Do you ever feel like something inside you is fundamentally broken? Have you found yourself struggling with overwhelming feelings of anxiety or a sense of detachment from the people in your life, leaving you wondering why? If you've seen our video on fearful avoidant attachment and found yourself nodding in recognition, know this: you are not alone. Many people experience difficulties in forming and maintaining healthy relationships due to something called an attachment injury. But here's the important part: you're not broken. What you're experiencing is the result of emotional patterns rooted in your past. With understanding, intention, and effort, you can heal. Today we'll dive deep into what attachment injuries are, why they happen, and most importantly, how you can overcome them to create the kind of fulfilling, secure relationships you deserve. Attachment injuries occur when emotional wounds from our past impact how we connect with others in the present. These injuries often stem from relational trauma, which happens when caregivers, those who are supposed to provide safety, love, and stability, are unavailable, dismissive, or even abusive during our formative years. In childhood, our brains are like sponges, absorbing information about the world and ourselves based on our closest relationships. When those relationships are inconsistent, neglectful, or harmful, they can leave us with deep-seated beliefs like "I'm not worthy of love" or "closeness is dangerous." For instance, imagine a child who repeatedly faces criticism or indifference from a parent. Over time, this child may internalize the idea that they are inherently flawed, leading them to approach future relationships with fear or hesitation. Similarly, a child abandoned or neglected might develop the belief that people cannot be trusted, or that love always leads to pain. These beliefs don't just disappear when we grow up. Instead, they shape how we approach friendships, romantic relationships, and even our relationship with ourselves. Attachment injuries often arise from emotional neglect, when caregivers fail to provide emotional support, validation, or attention. Abandonment, physical or emotional absence of a caregiver. Inconsistent care. Caregivers who oscillate between being attentive and neglectful. Poor boundaries. Parents who rely on their child for emotional support or lack boundaries entirely. Chaotic home environments. Experiences such as parental conflict, divorce, or domestic violence. Abuse, physical, emotional, or psychological harm from caregivers or others. These early experiences can lead to deeply ingrained patterns, such as avoiding intimacy, fearing abandonment, or becoming overly dependent on others for validation. Attachment injuries can manifest in many ways. Here are some common signs to watch for. 1. Relationship anxiety. You may constantly worry about your partner losing interest in you, leaving, or the relationship falling apart. This anxiety might cause you to seek excessive reassurance, leading to conflict or exhaustion for both you and your partner. 2. Hyper-independence. On the flip side, you might avoid relying on anyone for fear of being let down. This can manifest as refusing help, insisting on handling everything on your own, and distancing yourself from meaningful connections. 3. Control issues. To feel secure, you may try to control every aspect of your relationships. This might include dictating how things should go or avoiding situations where you feel uncertain. 4. Difficulty connecting emotionally. You might struggle to open up, even with those closest to you. Alternatively, you might become overly needy, seeking constant closeness that can overwhelm others. 5. Black and white thinking. It's common to view people as either entirely good or entirely bad. This all-or-nothing mindset can make it hard to maintain balanced, healthy relationships. 6. Enmeshment. You might lose your sense of self by becoming too wrapped up in someone else's life, prioritizing their needs while neglecting your own. 7. Emotional instability. Attachment injuries can lead to intense, unpredictable emotional reactions, from anger to deep sadness, that feel hard to control or understand. 8. Fear of intimacy. Opening up or being vulnerable might feel scary or even impossible, leaving you stuck behind an emotional wall. How to heal from attachment injuries. Healing is a journey that requires patience, self-awareness, and deliberate action. While the path may be challenging, it is absolutely possible. Here's how you can take steps toward healing. Step 1. Recognize your patterns. Start by reflecting on your relationships. Do you tend to push people away when they get close, or do you cling too tightly for fear they'll leave? Understanding whether you lean toward anxious, avoidant, or mixed attachment styles is a crucial first step in breaking unhealthy cycles. Step 2. Understand your past. Take time to explore the experiences that shaped your beliefs about relationships. What messages did you receive about love, trust, and vulnerability growing up? This isn't about blaming your caregivers but about uncovering how your early environment influenced you. Journaling or discussing these experiences with a trusted person can help bring clarity. Step 3. Cultivate self-compassion. Healing starts with kindness toward yourself. Acknowledge that your attachment struggles aren't your fault. They're a product of your experiences. Make a conscious effort to speak to yourself with the same compassion you'd offer a close friend. Prioritize self-care and engage in activities that uplift and nurture you. Step 4. Build healthy relationships. Surround yourself with people who are supportive, consistent, and understanding. Healthy relationships provide a safe space to experience secure attachment and develop trust. Seek friends and partners who value communication and mutual respect. Step 5. Practice open communication. Clear and honest communication is key to building strong connections. Learn to express your thoughts, feelings, and boundaries respectfully. This isn't about avoiding conflict but about fostering understanding and ensuring your emotional needs are met. Step 6. Seek professional support. Sometimes healing requires the guidance of a therapist. Trauma-focused therapy can help you explore your emotions in a safe environment and develop tailored strategies for growth. Therapists can also provide tools to break free from deeply ingrained patterns. Final thoughts. Healing from attachment injuries is not a straight path, and that's okay. It's about progress, not perfection. With time and effort, you can rewrite the emotional scripts of your past and build relationships that are secure, loving, and fulfilling. So what's one step you're ready to take today toward healing and healthier relationships? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more mental wellness content. For more insights, check out our videos on hidden signs your past trauma still affects you and what your attachment style says about your personality. Thanks for watching.